Successful people understand the importance of having mentors, coaches, teachers, people who impart wisdom to us. We understand this principle, but there is a lot more to it. And this is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Having mentors and teachers who are imparting wisdom to us, information, knowledge from their experience is a valuable thing. And we really understand this, but there is two aspects to this. And it's very important to get this, because otherwise it's this whole information consumption culture that we have, this sort of hustle culture of just consume, consume, consume. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? And it's really important to understand the two aspects of having a coach, having a mentor, because they are imparting their knowledge and their wisdom, their experience to you. And you've probably chosen them for that reason. You've chosen them because they have experience in the thing that you want to learn. They have experience in that. They have information and knowledge that you want to incorporate into your life. But that's the thing. It's not all about them. It's about us as well. It's about our level of personal responsibility and our ability to really take that information and make it part of who we are, really integrate it and really make it part of our self-identity. And this is the second part of it, because you see this with many of the courses out there, and especially if you're a course creator, you will see the stats behind when you create a course. Many people don't even go through the course, or they won't even take action on the course. And this is the thing, this proves my point, because you have to take that information and integrate it, but there's going to be differences in the people who are listening. And, we're given 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. The art of listening, and not just sort of people quite often get caught up in this whole thing about listen to this, what's the next thing, what's the next thing, what's the next thing. Slow down. We need to start slowing down and really listening. This is why it's really important not to have too many distractions. This is why it's important maybe only to have 1 or 2 mentors. If you're listening to so many different people, even if they're successful, then you're going to have this slight conflict. You want to listen to the person that resonates you the most. And obviously, you're going to have different coaches, you're going to have different mentors in different fields. You might have a mindset coach, a business coach, a health coach, depending on what your focus is. But you really want to slim it down and focus. Focus is something that's talked about by all successful people. They talk about having this focus, having this like singular focus, this single-mindedness almost, this obsession with going after a single thing, a goal that you're going after, and not diluting yourself too much. And this works the same with having mentors and coaches. Having the person that you're listening to, avoid most of the distractions. I've mentioned this before with social media and having all these gurus and all these people saying different things. And they all come from different backgrounds, and they all might have achieved success, whatever that is to you, in different ways. But you really need to focus on listening to the mentor who resonates with you most. And then when you do that, it's simpler. Life becomes simpler. The more in depth of your understanding, the more that you really start to integrate and you really start to listen. Then you've got more time. You've freed up your time. You've freed up your distractions. You're listening to only a few people, and you can slow down. You can slow down and really start listening to what they're saying. And in doing this, you're not going to have conflicting thoughts and be distracted by all these different noises out there. You're going to have more of a focus on what to do next. You can listen to them and action it. Listen to them and action it. Watching a course or listening to them or reading some text, even when you're reading books, really focus on anything with books, information, courses, mentors. You really want to narrow it down to what is the best next step for you to take to get towards your goals. And then, like I said, you're removing most of the noise, all the distractions out there, and it's really clear what you need to integrate. And this is how we get results. This is how we get to our goals, is by actioning the things that we're doing. And we're having this level of integration. We're taking this information on board and it becomes who we are. Then we act from that place, because so many people are like, they listen to something, now, oh yeah, I know that. What's the next thing? And then they listen to something else. Oh, what's the next thing? And they're constantly chasing the next thing, trying to find the secret. Well, I would invite you to consider looking more within. This is why a level of self-mastery, a level of inner clarity and awareness is vitally important when we're moving forward in our journey of personal growth, or whatever that relates to, whether that's business or whatever your field of expertise is. We're really having this level of integrating the knowledge and shifting our self-image. And this will come down to, this is easier, this is simpler, if we slow down, we listen, and we're focusing on the information that's given to us. Because let's face it, we are listening to people, we are listening to our mentors and coaches for a reason. Stop trying to overthink, overanalyze, second guess what it is that they're trying to tell us by constantly getting distracted by everything that's out there, and actually listening, because maybe they know what the best next thing for you is, and maybe you don't. That's the whole point of having the mentors. You know, often we think we know what is best for us, but if you resonate with something or someone or some information, and you put in that level of trust and faith in them to give you the information that you need at your stage of the journey to move you to the next step, to start to move you to your goals, then that's what we need to do. And then we can cut out the noise, cut out the distractions, and start slowing down and really start listening. Then we can come from a place that we're really integrating that information, and it's really becoming who we are. So I think I'll leave it there for this video. Hope you got some sort of value out of this. Leave me a comment down below if you have anything to say on this. And if you like this video, then check out this one here. And this will be more of the same. And I'll catch you on my next video. Take care.